Sup nerds, recording live from Pour Your Milk In First. You're crazy, you're crazy. Look, things are crazy until they're not. Remember when planes didn't exist and flying was, oh, that's crazy. I'm a modern day pioneer and I don't mind taking the flack for that, for what comes with being the spokesperson and the visionary who has an idea so different, but it's actually the right thing to do, you know? So I don't really mind being that guy. It's the new year. It's January 3rd. Oh, the year's slipping away already. Everyone on Twitter talking about I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Removing X, Y, and Z from my... Stop. Don't talk about it, just be about it. I think that's a great way to operate. I cut some things out for the new year. I was like, let me fix myself, look at the problems that happened in the 2020, see how I can regroup, what I should do. It's exciting.
This video is going to be about 10 ways in which you can express excitement in English.
I think everyone's excited that they feel like it's a new chapter and a new time to do something. And I go on Twitter, and this is what has reminded me, oh, I'm gonna stop going on Twitter now because it's nothing more than a weird distraction of random people like bickering. I saw this tweet. My only personality trait is finding the dog at the party. And I think to myself, that tweet isn't inherently bad. What are we doing at this point? Like,
the dog at the party. That's all you got?
So is that funny and quirky or
nope.
It's like, whatever, like she's making a little joke or whatever. Then I saw another one. Can we normalize talking about our exes with our new partner? I'm talking about trauma that happened. People need to understand why you are the way you are. It's not, oh, they're always talking about their ex. More, their ex caused them trauma. It's healthy communication. Stop.
Your new boyfriend's supposed to be a therapist now?
Well, let's say you had a terrible, terrible ex-boyfriend who did X, Y, and Z to you. Number one, you should have left the relationship when they did.
He caused you that much trauma.
If they caused you some trauma, leave. And don't allow them to cause you more trauma. Whatever, but if you have to go to a Sequoia National Park, do a retreat for 10 weeks to help heal your trauma, do that before you get into a relationship with another person who had nothing to do with that situation. Let me go in here right now and find something that goes without saying. Saints Sunday, because I guess the Saints are playing. Anybody else sad? LMAO? Okay, just, what am I doing? Like, Twitter can be very, very, very funny, and I love Twitter, and it's funny, and follow me and Noah. I'm not getting on that thing till like 6 p.m. every night after my work is done. I feel like a shark or some sort of cool fish drifting through the ocean, and I look below and I see these shrimp fighting. You see people fighting on Twitter and bickering about this and that, and normalize this, and you're doing that. Can you believe this guy did that? This drama and that. It seems like it's bottom feeding antics, and I'm like, let me just drift on by and do my own thing. Look at your Twitter feed. Look at the pictures people are posting. Look at your Instagram. Is that stuff really benefiting you? Are you learning and becoming better and becoming smarter? Or is it random BS antics that are just wasting your life away? I don't know. That's for you to decide. This is my last bowl of cereal. I'm only eating egg whites for the rest of the year.
Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year's!
Hey.
2021. What do y'all think's gonna happen this year? Y'all should comment that down below. What are y'all predictions? I just had a quick little story I wanted to say because it's just, I don't know, it's kind of funny. For Christmas, I went home to go see my family. Every time I book a flight, I always book them as early as possible. I like to get my flights done at like 6, 7 a.m. So that way, if I sleep on the plane, then I have the rest of the day to maybe enjoy it more than just, that day is just kind of canceled out. And I purposely stay up the entire night. That way I can just knock out on the plane. That way I have the most energy for the rest of the day. And I was like, I want to try out this new thing where I've been taking these Hollywood supplement melatonin gummies to go to sleep. They say take 2 before you go to bed and you get the best sleep ever. And trust me, they work. My flight was at 6 a.m. I was walking through airport security like a zombie. And I was like, oh, I'm already so tired. And then I got on the plane and I said, okay, I wonder what will happen if I take these gummies right now. The main reason I want to take these is because the flights going back home are like 5, 6 hours. So I was just like, I don't like to be half awake, wake up through the turbulence throughout the flight. So I said, well, if I take these gummies that are technically supposed to be used at nighttime, that'll make you get the deepest sleep. Maybe it'll just knock me out the whole flight. I took 2 gummies. To say the least, the time went by in a blip. I blacked out.
Deepest sleep, resting, relaxing.
And I literally woke up to the people on the flight waking me up like, sir, you gotta go. I was like, huh? And I woke up, everybody was already boarded off the plane. I was still on the plane like, oh shoot, but I fell asleep, slumped down in my chair like this. My seat was already in the back of the plane. The flight attendants were just checking the airplane. I was still there.
So you were literally the only person on the flight?
I was the only person left on the flight. Problem is, yeah, you're supposed to take these at nighttime. I took them at 6 a.m.
Oh, the exact opposite of nighttime.
So the exact opposite of nighttime. And then when I get off the flight, it's now 2 p.m. Maryland time. And I wake up and I'm still groggy and drowsy. And I'm walking off the plane like, oh shoot, I'm tired. Went to baggage claim, leaning it up against anything like, I was just the most tired, slumped person ever. That was me the whole day. These just work too good. and don't take melatonin unless you go to bed. I did the same thing when I came back. I should have learned my lesson the first time. Stayed up again for my flight that was at 6 a.m. Took it before the flight. I just went black. Like, I don't remember taking off into the air anything.
Wow.
It was just nothingness. And I woke up as soon as I touched down back in the apartment. I slept the entire day. So if you ever want to get good sleep though, at nighttime, I would say, you know, maybe try some melatonin gummies.
So do you have any New Year's resolutions? What's going on in No Boats world?
Forming better habits, I think, got a little bit too comfortable towards the end of the year where I was just, even to right now, I'm waking up from that whole 10 to 1 p.m. That's got to get fixed. Right now, I'm going to try to be waking up around 8, 9. I think that's doable. Maintain an active lifestyle. Eating healthy is definitely an option, but I just feel like knowing how I am, I'm going to just try to work out a lot and then just slowly fix my diet throughout the year. I want to be active at least 5-6 days a week, I would say. So waking up early, working out, then definitely just trying to expand on a whole bunch of different things. Ryan and Rob and I are all going to dabble in music, so I've been practicing a little bit, to say the least, to try to make a good sounding song when you're not a musician at heart or from birth. It takes a lot of work. Clothing brands, me and Ryan, I got our own clothing brands. So you can follow mine, it's Hour43 on Instagram. I'm gonna try to just come up with cool things that I would want to wear all the time, and I've just been working with the designer, making designs like at least once or twice a week, and I just be like, this sucks, this is better, this is good, and I just be doodling things that come to my head. So I'm trying to just make cool clothes that maybe you guys would like to wear. If not, it'll be stuff that I'm gonna be rocking, so that's exciting. And then the channel, I think that Ryan and I want to make sure we just take over this YouTube game. We say it all the time and time again, we are the most underrated YouTube channel on the platform, and to this day it stands. I don't want to say I'm complaining, but there's just a lot of people that I feel like are smaller than our channel that know everybody in the space, and I feel like that's okay. We've always just been on this nice incline of we're just growing at a slow rate, and I think that's just the best formula for us. So subscribe to the LoveLiveServe vlog channel. We need to get this to 1 million, and then go to the main channel, subscribe to that, because we're trying to get that one to 10 million by the end of the year. We're gonna be posting a lot. The whole 2021 on the main channel. So, and also reading books. So I kind of jumbled everything. We're gonna be doing a podcast this year, so look out for that. But I think 2021, there's just a lot more on my plate. Trying to get everything done earlier in the day. Last year went by like that. I don't want to just not do anything. So I think just laying little eggs every single day is the best thing that I can do. Forming a new habit, working on something else. Hopefully all these little seeds will just, something will stick and something fun will happen by the end of the year. Yeah, just do something every day.
Noah said it pretty well there. Us being the most underrated, like, I like that being our slogan because number one, it's the most true shit on the planet, but also I do enjoy us not being the stereotypical cornball, just copy and paste YouTubers. Like, hence why we're getting into the clothing brands, the music, the podcast. We're really trying to make this year a challenge for us. I always say this, that how grateful we are for you guys because you're part of this underrated community. This isn't no David Dobrik, what I don't know. Especially our vlog community. You guys are our most dedicated. You watch the videos, you understand our personalities. Like, you guys constantly lifting us up and supporting us in all of our endeavors. It means everything to us because without you guys, we can't do any of this stuff. We can't expand to the clothing and the music and the podcast. We just are grateful, and it's gonna be a big year. We're focusing number one on providing the best videos for you guys and girls and anything in between. We're just excited that as we continue to scale up as time goes on, that you guys maintain and continue to stick with us because it's fun when it's like, oh, I was with them at 5K and 10K. There's been you guys who have watched us since the very first vlog we posted, and then people who just got here yesterday. We love everybody. Join the train because we've taken off. I'm just saying, we're taking off. So I'd say hop on the train now and be a part of the journey. Thank you guys. And
Where'd you get that?
I got it at, mom's calling me again. As I was eating my cereal, I was like, I'm probably coming off like a little pompous right now, so I apologize. But it's almost like directed at myself where I feel like I committed this micro by aimlessly scrolling at, hey, you like frogs? Here's a thread of frogs, pictures of frogs. I'm like, what am I doing? I feel like our lives are so precious and valuable and so rare, so you might as well actually go and do stuff that's gonna be memorable, as opposed to, you're not gonna think about, oh, when you saw that meme on Twitter, you're gonna think about when you hung out with that person and created that and started that and this happened and that. And even the worst things, like the bad stories in your life, and they end up being the best stories. I feel like the worst experiences make the best stories often. We're gonna check in with Rob and see what he's got going on this year. So what are Rob's 2021 thoughts and visions and goals, if he's allowed to share them?
Nothing too crazy. I don't try to like overpromise and like, oh, I want to do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm just doing stuff that I would like to do and trying to constantly improve and do better. Because every time I say like, I'm gonna do this, do that, I don't even do it. And I think that's pretty relatable for a lot of people. I do want to start working out more, but I'm not gonna like be like, I'm gonna be jacked by give me 2 weeks.
Working out 5 days, 6 days,
Oh guys, don't worry, I'm gonna be doing this, and that. Like, no, you're not.
Instead of being, I want 9 million by this time and 10 million, what we're gonna focus on, we wanna upload 2 videos a week. Not so much looking at the peak goal, but looking at the, let me do this, and the more I do this, it'll actually make me hit that, if that makes sense.
I think I know like where I want to be like in the future, and I know it takes those small steps to get there. And I'm not stressing about, oh, I need
Yeah,
to
because
be
you set
here
that
right now.
number and then you don't make it, then you're like, no.
Yeah, then you just let yourself down. But when you just let that go and just enjoy the process, I think it's a little bit more fun and more enjoyable.
I'm gonna be shredded in it, or I'm gonna focus on drinking water every day instead of sugary drinks.
Yeah. Like the little things, because it adds up. Under promise, over deliver.
I go up to the girl talking about some, hey, I got 3 inches.
Whip it out. You know, 4.
And I got 4, baby. Gotcha.
Also, look what happened. I washed my bed and there was a whole pen in there and it exploded. Look at, dude. These sheets were not cheap. It's the effect I'm going for, the grunge effect. The paint splatter effect on my sheets.
Ah. Oh, God. Here we
It
go.
hasn't been used in months.
The pull-up bar. Cleo's here helping me clean a little bit. Thank you, Cleo.
Thank you, Cleo.
Your hair's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it like that.
Thank you.
You want to do the pull-up challenge?
No.
You can do one, right?
I don't think I can do one.
I'm weak now. I'm super weak now. So you're.
I had cereal. Hands aren't feeling like super energized. Here we go.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
10 for you. A little 10-piece McNugget.
I don't think I have 10 in me. I just want to do one more because it was hurting.
I don't think I can even reach the bar.
That was actually not bad.
Nailed it. Hey.
Now, granted, I got like 400-pound pants on, so I can't get any more than 3. Also coming off of a broken hand from a year ago.
Also, when I was like 3, I broke my foot, so.
That count as 12.
Wow.
We're getting back into it. That's from not even doing it for a long time.
That's from, we haven't pulled this out in a year.
I got like, I'm dizzy now. I need to like drink something.